But because he soon got bored because no one was talking to him. And decided to walk to the village and over the bridge to the other villages and travel around the world.
I'm
He
Gerald,
walked to the village and spoke to the villagers.
also called Jerry.
Everybody ignored him.
Here is a good night story for children from my favorite childhood, favorite fairy tales and stories, available in many bookshops and libraries worldwide. I have forgotten the author, the writer and the title, the name of the book. I read it either in kindergarten or in primary school. I call it a Tom and Jerry goldfish story. It's a takeaway. That means D'Artagnan, three musketeers, one for all, and all for one. Together we stand, divided we fall. Once upon a time, two goldfishes called Tom and Jerry were both in a river close to a village where human beings lived. They grew up happily together and had a very nice, happy childhood with other fishes. And their goldfish family. Tom was a curious, adventurous fish and spoke to every fish that passed by or he passed by. Jerry was a cautious, shy, careful fish who also spoke with other fish that passed by him or that he passed by, but felt safest in his goldfish family. The river had a riverbank and a bridge over the riverbank. On the right, over which people crossed, to the other side, to the other villages on the left. The river swam off into the edge of the riverbank, on the right, at the bridge. Instead, the human beings all speaking to each other and walking across the bridge to the village on the left. They often wished to think loud and speak and walk like the human beings. At first, he thought, I must think loud like a human being. He thought and thought and thought until he could think loud like a human being. And then he heard people saying, look at that funny fish. He could think loud like a human being, like a thinking human being. He became brave and began greeting the human beings. He thought, I must now speak like a human being. At first no one answered, but some people began speaking. Look at that funny fish. He can speak like a human being. He can also speak like a human being. Some people began greeting back, and Tom became braver. And then he thought, I must now breathe like a human being. He tried and tried and tried until he could breathe like a human being. And then people said, look at that funny fish. He can breathe too like a human being. And Tom became even braver. He thought, I must now learn to walk like a human being. He tried and tried and tried until he could walk like a human being. Like a human being. And then Tom was happy because he could think like a human being, speak like a human being, and walk like a human being. He soon got bored because no one was talking to him and decided to walk to the village and over to the bridge to the other side, to the other villages, and travel around the world. He walked to the village and spoke to the villagers, but everybody ignored him. And Tom did not know why, because he did not know anybody in the village anyway. Villagers remained villagers, and so he was hurt. Tom walked to the next village and met the same rude people. And Tom did not know why, but had to speak with everybody anyway. Perhaps he had done something they don't do, or said something they don't say, or gone somewhere they don't go. Tom was not to be stopped, and visited many other villages and reached the towns. He visited the small towns, the big towns, the bigger towns, and even the metropolis. He thought a lot spoke a lot,
Gerald,
walked a lot,
I put next
and did a lot.
children from my favorite.
And Tom became the hardest goldfish people had ever seen on earth. People spoke about him and walked to him and spoke with him, and Tom was pleased. Perhaps he had done something people do, or said something people say, or gone somewhere people go. He could think like a human being, breathe like a human being, speak like a human being, and walk like a human being. Although Tom was a goldfish, he should think like human beings, breathe like human beings, speak like human beings, and walk like human beings. And Tom became a famous goldfish, and everybody in the village and every fish in the river heard about him and spoke about him and walked and saw him wherever he went and spoke with him. One day Tom became lonely and began missing home. He began missing Jerry the goldfish and his goldfish family and the fishes in the river where he was born and grew up. He decided to go back home because east or west home is best. He walked and walked and walked until he reached the bridge over the river where he was born and grew up. He looked every day down into the river hoping to see Jerry.
And the bridge over there
in the water that
he looked and to the other village
waiting to see Jerry. Him is
from the edge of the river at the bridge to study the human being speaking to each
he looked every day down into the river hoping to see Jerry or a goldfish he knew, but none passed by. He waited and waited and waited by the side of Jerry. And as he was almost giving up waiting for Jerry, he suddenly saw an image of a goldfish in the water that looked like Jerry. He shouted and shouted and shouted, but Jerry did not shout back. Perhaps because he had done something goldfishes don't do, or said something goldfishes don't say, or gone somewhere goldfishes don't go. He jumped into the river to swim after the image of the goldfish that looked like Jerry the goldfish, of his goldfish family and the fishes he grew up with. And drank water and drowned and died because he could no longer think like a fish, he could no longer breathe like a fish, he could no longer speak like a fish, he could no longer swim like a fish. He fell like a stone to the bottom of the river bed and slept and died and was never heard of again. The lesson of the story is think like Jerry, think like breathe like Jerry, speak like Jerry, swim like Jerry. That's the end of a fairy tale.
I tried until he could walk like a human being out of the river onto the riverbank. And I was happy because he could think like a human being, speak like a human being, and walk like a human being. He soon got tired because he soon got bored because no one was talking to him, and decided to walk to the village and over the bridge to the other villages and travel around the world. He walked to the village and spoke to the villagers, but everybody ignored him. And Tom did not know why, because he did not know anybody in the village anyway. The villagers remained villagers, and so he was not heard. Tom walked to the next village and met the same group of people, and Tom did not know why, but tried to speak with everybody anyway. Perhaps he had done something they don't do, or say something they don't say, or go somewhere they don't go. Tom was not to be stopped, and visited many other villages and rest the towns. He visited the small towns, the big towns, the bigger towns, and even the metropolis. He thought a lot, spoke a lot, and walked a lot, and did a lot. And Tom became the hardest goldfish people had ever seen on earth. People spoke about him, and walked with him, and spoke to him. And Tom was placed. Perhaps he had done something people do, or said something people say, or gone somewhere people go. He could think like a human being, breathe like a human being, speak like a human being, and walk like a human being. Although Tom was a goldfish, which can think like human beings, breathe like human beings, speak like human beings, and walk like human beings. Tom became a famous goldfish, and everybody in the village, and every fish in the village heard about him, and spoke about him, and walked and swam to him wherever he went, and spoke with him. One day Tom became lonely and began missing home. He began missing Jerry, the goldfish, and his goldfish family, and the fishes in the river where he was born and grew up. He decided to go back home because east to west home is best. He walked and walked until he reached the bridge over the river where he was born and grew up. He looked every day down into the river hoping to see Jerry or a goldfish he knew, but none passed by. He waited and waited and waited for some sign of Jerry. One day, as he was almost giving up waiting for Jerry, he suddenly saw an image of a goldfish in the water that looked like Jerry the goldfish. He shouted and shouted and shouted, but Jerry didn't shout back. Perhaps because he had done something goldfishes don't do, or said something goldfishes don't say, or gone somewhere goldfishes don't go. He jumped into the river to swim after the image of the goldfish that looked like Jerry the goldfish, and his goldfish family and fishes he grew up with, and drank water, and drowned, and died. Because he could no longer think like a fish, he could no longer breathe like a fish, he could no longer speak like a fish, he could no longer swim like a fish. He felt like a stone to the bottom of the river bed and slept, and died, and was never heard of again. And the lesson of the story is, think like Jerry, breathe like Jerry, speak like